It's day 2 since my friend passed and my beloved pet. It's crazy how this happened. I went away Friday, the 5th of February, just had a lot of stress on me. I wanted to relax, get my head together and things, get my mind together, thoughts, etc. You know what I mean? And the sad thing about this is that when I returned, I was having a very relaxing time until Sunday, the 7th of February. I noticed something wrong with my pet Lily. She's the lap bunny I mentioned before, the first video. This is my second. This is vlog 2. And can't wrap my head around everything. I keep thinking and I keep regretting and trying to figure out what went wrong. I keep blaming myself for the decision I made, and I bet other pet lovers out there or pet owners might understand how I'm feeling right now. When you have a beloved pet in your family, it's a part of your family, and it hurts a lot to lose them. You just can't be normal for a while, because no matter what, it comes to your mind, and especially when you're not sure what really happened. For my first video, I explained I took my Lily to Midwest Animal Hospital, which is Midwest Exotics Animal Hospital in Elmwood, Illinois. And they kept saying she has kidney failure. And the strange thing about it, Lily's newest veterinarian in Merrick Hospital can't wrap their head around it either, because how would they know she has kidney failure if they did no test on her? They just assumed by staring at her, charging me $115 just to look at her, stare at her. They don't let you see your pet. They just take them in the back and then tell you what they assume, and throw a receipt at you showing it like, this is how much you're gonna pay. And I can't believe it. I can't believe it at all. I blame myself because I should have waited. Some people might think, oh, she's suffering. But what happens if that was the first stage? If I could have got her there early morning Monday on the 8th, maybe she could have been saved. She could have been hospitalized at the Merrick Hospital, because Merrick Hospital are not open on Sundays. Could I have held her off until then? My decision I made, I blame myself, because she would still be with me. Every time I come home, I would say, hey, morning guys. I have friends and all, it's just, your beloved pet is your best one, because they don't judge you, don't criticize. They're there for you, pure 100%. Sorry. I already have my hand in my face because I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm bawling my eyes out. I have a really swollen up face and my eyes are welled up because I can't understand how a clinic like that exists. This so-called Midwest Exotic Animal Hospital, I thought they were helpful. I thought they were in the beginning, because I was just naive, because I was a new pet owner when it comes to bunnies, and I thought they knew their stuff, but they didn't, because they treat you like a number, and they throw a price tag at your face, And the doctor was really, really, really empathetic. She was no remorse. I pleaded if there was some payment plan to please save her. She says that's not their policy, and that's it. The staff are young girls who show no remorse, who don't care. They treat it like it's a product they're selling at a store, retail store, than trying to save lives. They didn't care to save my lilies. They treated her like she was just some animal that's been thrown in a bag, and here, we're gonna cremate it, here you go. And even cremation, they asked for like $300-400. Ridiculous. For those who try to look for a veterinarian for exotics, if you find yourself buying a bird or reptile, turtle, things like that, rabbit, hamsters, guinea pigs, etc., don't go there. When I went on Yelp, I started crying even harder, because when I went on Yelp, Yelp said, not said, but they had so many bad comments, so many bad reviews, and I wished I took a look at it before I made my decision. And everybody had their bad review regarding Midwest. They said their pet would have lived if they didn't make that choice, and it's similar to mine, and I think that's really weird. I don't think these people try to save them. I think they're just trying their hardest to see how much more money they can get out of you, because the way, what I've investigated so far with this place is that they threw a receipt for $3,000, and they said, we'll save her if you cough up this much now. They didn't care. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Why animals are treated like they're not living. They're treated like they're things or a product. Or they treat them like you're taking in a car for a new bumper or a new engine. That's how they talk to you. This doctor I went to see actually called me out on it, saying, why did you take her to another clinic? I see you took her to the clinic. She gives me this attitude. I tell her because it's closer to where I live and convenient. I wanted to be respectful. I was not going to tell her that I felt that they were heartless, but I did say it appropriately. And still, even though I said that, she rolled her eyes. And she kind of looked like unpleased, like very, very, I'm not pleased. She didn't care. It's weird. And I'm always going to regret my decision. Maybe I'm crying because I had a lot of losses this past years. And everything built up because I used to put it in the back burner because I had responsibilities and I had to be strong. And this just took the cake because all the build up. For those who have exotic animals, if you're looking for a vet in Illinois, please don't go to Midwest, because really they're just going to treat you like a price tag. They see you like a price tag, and if you can pay for it, and if you wave around $3,000 here and there, $4,000 in their faces, yeah, they'll kiss up to you, but guess what? They won't take care of your pet. Because somebody on Yelp actually investigated them and stated that their animal had bruises when they had taken their dog in. Their dog was sick, and all of a sudden Merrick said, oh, your dog has bruises. And then the owner said, my dog never had bruises. My dog was fine. My dog went in for something mediocre, and all of a sudden her dog started failing. Eventually they told her she passed, and she didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her dog because they just kind of recalled, oops, sorry, I forgot to give you a call. When I read that on Yelp, my heart broke for her or him when they lost that pet of theirs, because I felt the same way. They just kept pressuring, oh, just put her to sleep, because you gotta think of her. You gotta think and consider their feelings. I was learning medicine here and there, but I wished I learned more about animal medicine instead, because maybe I would have had an idea. I know this might sound traumatic to you, so you think, hey, why are you crying about this? But I bet pet lovers out there who lost a very dear friend, because a pet could be your friend. And the many losses I've had in my life, she was my friend. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video right now. I gotta get myself together. But for those who are looking for a pet, like for exotic pets, to take them to get looked at a doctor, Midwest is not the one. The doctors will not take care of your pet the way you think. They'll just treat it like a number. And if you're able to throw that money at that number at them, they'll kiss up to you. Other than that, they don't have any experience of animals at all. The doctor I saw that investigated her actually told me in person she had 15 something years with that rabbits, and when I looked into her, she didn't. She never had experience with rabbits to begin with. She had 2 rabbits in her life, and that was it. That's not enough experience. To feel like I was lied to breaks my heart, and for me to find this out the last minute and it's too late makes my heart break even more, because I blame myself. And a lot of people tell me don't blame yourself, because that is a hard decision to make. Now my Lily isn't with me no more, and Midwest, I feel like Midwest Animal Hospital just got away with it. They were able to at least get about 400 something from me at the very least, for cremation and for a service that I never got. I used my care credit for $115, and the crazy thing about it is I never got the service I was supposed to get. They just kind of looked at it. They just stared at her. Guess what? You're dying. Wow. Anyway, I apologize the way I look. I don't really look like this. I've just been a mess for the past couple of days. Anyway, see you in the next video, I guess. Hopefully I'm more together. Alright.